What's going on, everybody? What's going on, YouTube? All the WWE fans out there, everybody that's in the earshot of my voice. What's going on? Raw recap. Let's hit it. Let's hit the floor. Ground running. Let's go. Orton came off. Called Rollins a dumb bastard because he chose to ban the RKO, and he's like, that's not even my greatest weapon, dude. You don't know me like that, son. I inflict pain for a living. That's what I do. Anytime you around me, you're gonna get hurt. That's all it is. RKO or not. So Randy's ready to go. Seth was kind of on that whatever stuff. I respect the heck out of both of them. I'm waiting for this match because my thing with it is that, I'll get into that later. It was a good opener for Raw. I really like Randy coming out there and establishing, like, setting the mood for the show and everything like that, and starting, continue to build up the, continue to add to the build up for the match, and getting the fire set up under everyone for the match. I really like that Randy was like, I'm an RKO everybody I see. And he did. The fourth one. So, he got 4 or 5 of them in before the show was over. So, he was like, yeah, it's banned. He said, get it out my system. I'm going to get it out my system. I'm an RKO everybody I see. And he proceeded to. Let's see. And he promised, Randy promised Seth, I'm going to RKO you before the end of the night. Before the show's over, you going to get RKO, son. Then Dean Ambrose came out against Luke Harper. It ended with him running off to the back, with Harper running off to the back to escape Ambrose. And so, of course, it's no contest, and they're probably going to have a match at Extreme Rules about this. Where is this coming from? Like, it's trying to give something for them to do, but why are they doing it? What do they have in common? Like, what's the point? I don't understand the point, so I'm just kind of by this whole thing. A lot of Rollins getting scared backstage from Titus O'Neil barking, the Triple H sneaking up on him, talking to him, and they got to the whole thing about Kane, and he was just like, I gave you some time to cool off before I answered your phone call because I knew you were hot about what happened about laying down, so what's name could pick the stipulation, and Kane was going on and on about that. And Rollins just like, heck, he was like, I need some more help because Randy trying to RKO people. What you gonna do about it, boss? Then you had the New Day versus Lucha Dragons. Didn't really watch that, to be honest. The New Day won. Of course, they would. Maybe they're apparently they're gonna be the number 1 contenders. Nobody cares. The tag team thing is just, we need excitement. When I think tag team, I'm like, it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't have to be like that, but that's how it is, Gosh, is how it is, you guys. Let me see here. Woods and Kofi, Woods and Kofi got they got a couple they got RKO'd, so they were first victims. Let's see. Fandango fought Curtis Axel. Fandango won. Flying leg drop. Why? I don't care. My thing is, I want to watch. Since you want to be entertainment, entertain me. Don't make me sit here and suffer through bad booking. There's a difference between just throwing something together for me to watch and really entertaining me. Like Seth and Randy, Roman, Bray Wyatt, Miz Doubt. Now that's entertaining. That's like, I want to watch. Like, I want to see what's going to happen. this, I don't really care. I really don't. I really, really do not. Fandango off by itself, don't care. Really don't. I've never cared since day one, to be honest. If y'all want to go sign up for Tough Enough, you know, I thought about it because I'm that big of a fan, but I know in my physical state, they'd be like, bruh, you ain't even like ripped like and muscular like everybody else. And I'm like, I don't care. I can work towards it, bust my butt, show that I know the game and how the industry works, and keep going and start from the bottom and get up here, do it hard, you know, learn what I gotta learn, do everything. But they were like, thank you, no. And plus, I got stuff going on. I can't just stop everything to go off for a season and go film something for a couple months and come back. That's just not in my realm of things I can do or need to do right now, because I got more important things going on. You know, yes, it's a dream of mine, and there's like, oh, shoot for your dreams, but what I'm doing right now is also my dream too. So this dream is a little bit bigger than that one. So either way, I'm following my dreams. Kane tried to give us 2 weeks notice, and Triple H like, bro, you can't fight no more. You're not the big red monster. Stay in that suit. Let me spiff you up a little bit. Give you a little, fill your pockets up with some cash, and we're gonna be cool. But Big Show was like, Big Show, shoot. Kane was like, bruh, no, I'm gonna beat somebody up tonight. It's going down. Here's my 2 weeks. I'm still the big red monster. And Triple H's like, look, chill, man, chill. Freaking Kane and Seth comes out crying and complaining about it and fighting. They get into it. Triple H tries to calm him down, and then he's like, Triple H like, bruh, look, Seth, you need to learn how to get along with Kane. That man, being the champion, being this, like, I'm the champion, right? As you can see. And so being the champion is about being respectful and not holding over people's head and acting all big and brody about it. It's getting in that ring and proving it and showing it. You showing the people that you're a champion. You don't just talk about it. You showing it when you get in that ring with somebody behind you. You still got the championship. Delivering. That's what's being the champion. That man there, he did all this for you to become champion, and you sitting and act like that. You need to show him some respect. And so that's where that segment cut off. Then we went into Naomi versus Brie. Naomi whooped up on Brie. I'm glad. It'll be good to have a African American WWE Divas champion. Will it happen? Probably not. But apparently, if I'm correct, I've heard from sources that the Bella's contract is coming to an end and they may not re-sign. So this would be a perfect time to pass it off. Give Naomi a run for a couple of months. Then her and Paige can have a little feud. And then hopefully next year, from what it looked like from Charlotte, maybe next year she'll be in NXT. Come from NXT and up to WWE. I don't know. By the way, she's amazing. NXT Takeover. No, it's a triple threat match on NXT on Wednesday at 8 p.m. on the WWE Network. Only $9.99 a month. It's between Charlotte, Bayley, and Becky Lynch for #1 contenders match for the NXT Divas Champion. I'm just saying, that's something worth watching, because Charlotte and Natty went at it. That was probably the best, most match I've seen for Divas since freaking Lita and Trish and all of them used to go at it. Like, that was good. But granted, just like Neville, just like Adam Rose, just like Bodas, the people from NXT, you know, they pull them up like, here you go, but stop everything else you were doing that was cool, and they kept the people interested in coming and do this crap now. And that's what they're doing. Heath Slater trying to talk to Rowan. Rowan's like, whatever, and he's like, hey, I'm trying to talk to you. Boom, RKO out of nowhere. We could see it in his face. He's like, and then RKO was like, you have a better setup. And you know, he could have been like, blah, 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 boom, like that. But no, he was like, boom, blah, blah, blah. Dude, come on, y'all. Come on, y'all were better about keeping it. suck at it. Roman comes out. Bo Dallas is like, you're the Tim Tebow of the WWE, blah, 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 da, da, da. And I'm like, not quite, sir, not quite. But he is good nonetheless. And, you know, Reigns was like, I don't want to talk, I want to fight. And so Bo Dallas is out there looking like a jack-o'-lantern. And he's like, all you have to do is Bo, boom, Superman punch, knocked out. So, yeah, Bo, you might want to stop coming out and pissing people off every time. Like, you try to get pissed off, and you still got beat. Shoot. It ain't working out too well for you, is it, bro? You know what? And then you got speared, too, after that, to mention it. Just saying. You might want to keep your mouth shut. Sheamus and Zack Ryder. It was good to see Zack Ryder out there again, but Sheamus, of course, he was just like, hey, let me hold the mic. Give me the mic. Okay, go ahead and ring the bell. You know what? First, boom, bro kick. Boom, knocked that poor man out. And he's like, yeah, but you shouldn't lose like that. That's not fair. So he continued to beat this man. It's literally like beating a dead horse. He was like, beat, 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 bam, boom, all this stuff like that. And then Dolph came to save the day. Zing, zang, boom, all this good stuff. And Sheamus won by DQ. Also, don't forget that Stephanie McMahon will be on Live with Chris Jericho Thursday, April 30th, immediately following Raw. That'll be only on the WWE Network for $9.99. John Cena's Open Challenge. The Big Red Monster came out. Cena was kind of like, is that, are you the one? Are you sure? Like, and I don't know if that was the thing of, I wasn't expecting this, like legit. I know somebody was supposed to come out, but you? Like, I thought you were on like your own storyline, or it was just a thing of, oh, I'm faking it. You, I gotta sell this. You, like, you know. So, of course, Cena won. It would have been funny if he would have lost, like some fluke happened, because then it's like, you can't do nothing now, so you gotta rewrite two complete different storylines now. And it wouldn't have been as funny, and we still got to have that rematch between Cena and Rusev. We got to see what happens now, you know? So they're not just going to pass it up that easy. Yeah. Cena got attacked backstage with the chain and by Rusev, and Rusev put him in the accolade and then pulled him back with the chain like all across here. Got the pig nose joint going like all that stuff like that. Then a ref mysteriously appears out of nowhere because apparently they're just by themselves. There's almost 100 something people back there, and they're just by themselves. You're never by yourself backstage. Sell it better, people. Come on. Shh. Miz versus Miz down for the Miz brand. The Miz won, of course, because the way I saw it when I was thinking about the match, this is their chance to put Saint Damien Sandow back into his own little gimmick, his own thing, his own brand, and stop the whole Miz thing. Excuse me, that was so rude. Hopefully, they'll bring back the I Am Greater Than You, Miz. See, I'm so used to calling Miz now. The I Am Greater Than You Sandow, because I loved it. When you usually put people in the audience, answer this question up, boom, and that was it. Like, that was awesome. I really liked that. So hopefully they'll bring that back. Harper versus Ambrose is going to be a Chicago street fight at Extreme Rules. Randy RKO The Miz, right? When he was about to talk about how awesome he is, just boom, came out of nowhere. So I believe that was number 4. Ryback, I love Ryback. Ryback is awesome. Ryback versus Adam Rose. You know, Adam being rosebud, well, he got his rose budded. Ryback handled business tonight in good fashion. Ryback. And funny fact, if you didn't know, Ryback was like a 2009 alum. So I guess it'll be second season, first season, second season. He's an alum of Tough Enough. He was in Tough Enough. And somebody else. There's somebody else. That was what's the name? Oh yeah, and then Ryback shell shocked two of the rosebuds, the banana and the hot dog. And he was like, "What did the banana say to the hot dog?" "Nothing. They just got shell shocked." I thought it was funny. Rollins, he apologized to Kane. Then Ziggler versus Rollins happened. Seth won, of course, you know, and it was a pretty good match. Seth and Dolph really went into it hard. They put their all into it, but in the end, of course, the champion has to win because it don't look good for you to lose to a mid-carder, you know. So top mid-carder, but a mid-carder nonetheless. So yeah, he lost. I'm tired of Ziggler losing, but he had a good run. He did. And then after that match, Seth was talking all this crap. He said something. He was saying some junk. Then Triple H came out, like, bruh, okay, let me handle something right quick. And he was like, hold on. And took the mic from Triple H, and he was like, let me finish my thought before you say that. So he tried to put a little Kanye. I'm gonna let you finish. But he's like, blah, 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 I'm the champion, blah, 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 you know, more bragging stuff. And he said something about Kane. Kane came out and was about to come on, whoop some more behind. He was like, I ain't through yet. I got plenty more fire and brimstone to give somebody who wants some. Which I love. That's the Kane I love. I miss that Kane. We can't have Taker, so you next best, you third best thing, because Bray's the next best thing. Sorry, that's how it worked out. And J&J Security and Triple H went running out the ring to stop Kane, which of course means they're setting up for something if Triple H leaves the ring. But why would Triple H leave the ring? He let the person come and be like, bro, stop. You know, so they get out the ring, stop him, and Seth's like, put the cage down, cause for protection. And then of course I'm like, Randy Orton's gonna slide into the cage. And what happens? While he's standing there watching what's going on out there, you hear the fans flip out, go wild. Why? Because the camera pans, and guess who's standing there? Smiling and ready to go. Right behind him, he looks, and it's Randy Orton. Yeah. Duh. Could set that up. I'm admit, that was a good setup. I liked it. I did, because I expected it, and it was still awesome, because I love Randy Orton too. So, he slid in, he's like, oh yeah, I've been waiting for this. Told you I was going to RKO you before the end of the show, right? So he went after him, he tried to get through the door, boom, boom, hit him, and Seth hit him, he staggered back a little bit, tried to climb up, and Randy was like, you know what? This might be a good time. Ooh, that was almost bad. Seth is standing. This man is standing on the top rope on the cage. And Randy grabs his leg and he's like, huh. And snatches him off and RKOs him. This man is so creative with RKOs now, it's ridiculous. Like, that man could probably RKO a leaf falling out of a maple tree, like all the way at the top. Like, just something, I go, oh, boom. Like, this man is amazing. It doesn't get more athletic than that. Like, this man was just like, huh. Swoop. Bam. And he was like, man, what? Told you I was going to do it. And then the show ended. And right now, if you want a good old throwback, Hulk Hogan's Rockin' Wrestling with like almost the entire Hall of Fame cast behind it. It's an old show from back in the 80s when Saturday morning cartoons were worth watching, and they're not just the crap that you have now. I'm going to talk about that one day too. But, you know, I'm not going to watch it. I'm probably going to watch it again later. I'm going to go through and start like reviewing some stuff off the WWE Network. But y'all, I really enjoyed Raw outside of like the Fandango thing that I didn't watch, and the tag team that I didn't watch, and well, I watched it, but I wasn't paying. It was more background noise because, you know, they're not making it interesting anymore, y'all. But other than that, I really enjoyed it, especially like the random RKOs, because you were just like, who's gonna get RKO next? It was like a thriller movie. Like you're just like, who's next? Who's oh, like, you know, like if I had popcorn, they're probably like, oh, like, you know. But they're doing better. I will say that, because there was a time where you couldn't even get through the show. Like if I would have been doing Raw recaps like a couple last year and the year before, I would have just got up here and be like, it sucked, and walked off. Like y'all would have got a 10-second video. But now you probably got what, a 10-15 minute video maybe on what happened, because it was that good, and it's fun trying to pack from 8 to 11 all down into a few minutes. So gosh, 3 hours into 10 minutes. And it's so much fun because it's exciting now. Like, I'm ready to see what happens with John Cena and Rusev. Between Randy and Seth. I want to know who Bray Wyatt's talking to. He's probably talking to Roman Reigns, because I was reading a thing that were kind of like why he should be interrupted. Why Roman Reigns should be interrupted at Extreme Rules by Bray Wyatt. I was like, shouldn't Bray Wyatt get an Extreme Rules match? Because he is extreme, like legit extreme, you know. It's neither here nor there. That's not my judgment call. Should be. I would love to write for creative, but got a couple of people that should be writing for a creative. That's neither here nor there. Guys, comment, like, subscribe. What did you think of Raw? Anything you like to see different or that you really liked? You know, let me know in the comments down below. ElPhoenix for ElPhoenixRising.